In order to get your goals faster, you sometimes find yourself picking random items off of your to-do list to clear them and empty the space. You just pick any random amount of items to clear off of your to-do list first, just because you feel or you think that you can finish them faster at the moment because you're enthusiastic about them or something, or you're excited about getting that type of task over with first at the moment. So you just select any group of random items to clear off of your to-do list first, just because you're more excited about those items than the rest of your to-do list. It's about what you feel like or what you're more excited about or enthusiastic about finishing first off of your to-do list. And that might happen because perhaps you have some sort of momentum running at the moment because you've just finished a bunch of other items recently of similar nature. So you end up doing those things first instead of what you were supposed to pick first to maintain balance when it comes to approaching how you're getting your goals over with. So if you followed a certain plan, you'd get your goals significantly faster. But instead you don't. You just select any random amount of tasks from your to-do list and finish them off according to how you feel like it, according to what you want, randomly, not according to what will get you to your goals faster, but according to how much momentum you have towards finishing those type of tasks, or how excited or enthusiastic about those tasks in particular, how motivated you are about finishing those tasks or type of tasks in particular first. Even if finishing all of them will not get you closer to your goals by a faster rate compared to following the plan that you've laid upfront, and that plan is intended to get you to your goals faster. This is the shortest pathway to getting to your goals. But you do not follow that plan. You just pick random stuff off of your to-do list and just attack them. Just go finish them first. If you decided to hit your goals through just looking at your to-do list or your plan or whatever that you have laid out as a pathway to getting to those goals, if you just chose or decided to hit your goals or to get to your goals by doing any random items on your to-do list or on your plan, by doing anything random on your to-do list or on your plan, or whatever pathway you've picked in order to hit those goals eventually, you will, or at least you think you will get there slower because you did not follow the plan that is the shortest pathway to get to those goals on paper, or theoretically speaking. Like you have a plan that will get you to those goals significantly faster, theoretically speaking, or on paper, or hypothetically speaking. That plan is presumably the shortest pathway there is possible for you to get to those goals. But you chose not to stick to it, and you chose instead to attack or begin by doing random items first in order to get to your goals. Any random items that you have in your plan or on your to-do list. You pick any group of random items to get to your goals instead. Even if those items will not get you there faster, or even picking what to do next in that order will not get you faster. Now, I'm not here to tell you that this is a mistake. You got me wrong. I'm here to tell you that sometimes this is the fastest way to hit your goals. I'm gonna say it again. This is sometimes the fastest way to get to your goals. I'm here to tell you it's okay to pick what to do next based upon how you feel like or how excited you are about the task that you want to do right now. Whether it's a small task or a big task, whether they are seemingly insignificant tasks or tasks that can wait, or I should do this later, or I should do this, less often, or I can wait and do other more important tasks first before I get to this one. No. If you're so excited about doing this task for whatever reason, you have a momentum, generated towards finishing that type of task because you finished similar tasks in the past of similar nature or type, and that snowballed over time, that generated some sort of momentum over time that made it easier for you to finish tasks of similar nature at the moment. So since these tasks are of similar nature, you have no problem of finishing them now first before going to other tasks that are of a different type or nature. You have some sort of momentum when it comes to the nature of tasks that you are, attacking right now or picking right now to finish first. That is totally okay, and that could make them easier to finish, which means in the grand scheme of things, you will finish a huge number of tasks, you'll finish a greater number of tasks per unit time or along the way until you hit your goals, and that will make you get your goals faster. You're excited about certain tasks, so you finish them first with maximum enthusiasm and excitement and energy. You finish them faster, so you will hit your goals faster. There's nothing wrong with that. If you go about your goals or reaching your goals or hitting your goals by just picking any random tasks or items off of your to-do list or in your plan, and these things that you've decided to choose first or pick first to do first are not what's gonna get you to your goals faster. Doing them first is not the shortest approach or way to hitting your goals faster. And doing them first will not let you hit all your goals at the same time or at the intended time. Like you will feel like you're going to get delayed if you pick those items or tasks first. And you feel like you're going to end up taking longer to hit your goals and reach your goals because you picked those tasks first. But you decided to go there anyway. You decided to do those things first anyway. Because you have the momentum to finish those tasks faster for some reason. And because of that, it was the best use of your energy at that time or during those days. If you tried to force yourself to do the right tasks instead, with your current energy or at your current state or with your current mood or current state of readiness, you might be, theoretically speaking, doing the right thing at the moment, and it will be the best thing to do at the moment, and you will be doing the right thing right now at the moment in order to hit your goals fastest. But you will be doing the right thing slower. You will take longer finishing the right things if you pick them first. So you will end up hitting your goals slower because you chose the right thing at the right time. Because when you try to push yourself to do those right things at the right time, you were significantly slower, or it was harder for you, so you took very much time, you took a very long time to finish those things. So you ended up hitting your goals way later than you wanted. You took a lot more energy to finish those tasks. It will take you a lot more energy and time in order to finish those tasks first, despite them being the right thing to do right now, because you are forcing yourself to do them even if you don't feel like it. And they are significantly more difficult than normal for you to finish right now for some reason. So you will be doing the right thing, but you will be doing it way slower than you're supposed to, which means you will then end up hitting your goals way later than you wanted to hit those goals. You will take longer to hit your goals. You will take way longer to reach your goals because you took way much more time to accomplish the necessary steps in order to get to those goals, because you've spent too much time doing certain things first because those things were supposed to be finished first before the others. So you took a ton of time to finish those things first because of that, because you were supposed to finish them first. And then, after all that time has passed, now you have the other tasks and you're no longer excited about doing them right now as well. So every single task that you've tried to finish in your, along the way until you hit your goals, they all took way more time than they were supposed to take. Because you tried to arbitrarily move every task and make this task right now and make this task at this time and that task at that time, and you ended up attacking and doing every single task with the least enthusiasm possible. You ended up doing every single task with the least enthusiasm and excitement and energy possible. You just forced yourself to finish every single task. There is not a single task on your to-do list or in your plan to hit your goals or reach your goals that you have attacked or successfully done with maximum or even the average excitement or motivation or energy or enthusiasm that you were supposed to have. So every single task was done with the least energy possible, with the least excitement possible, with the least motivation and enthusiasm possible, and that's why every single task took way longer than it is supposed to. Which means you will always hit your goals way later than you are supposed to. It will always take longer to hit your goals than you're supposed to. You will always take much more time to hit those goals and a way more energy to hit those goals. So you'll take a longer time and much more energy to hit any goals that you set for yourself if you approach it this way. Like, these are the things that has to be done now, even if I don't feel like it, and I'll crush my enthusiasm about doing certain tasks because they are not supposed to be done now. So you'll do the first type of tasks that you're supposed to do right now with the least amount of energy, so it'll take longer, and also the tasks that you were enthusiastic about doing them right now, but it wasn't their time yet. So you delayed them until you no longer felt excited about doing them. So you also took longer to finish them, which means you will always finish and hit and reach your goals way longer, way later than you are supposed to. It will always take way longer to hit your goals than you are supposed to. It will always take you too much time to reach your goals and too much energy to reach your goals. You will always reach your goals way later than you are supposed to. The pathway to reaching your goals or hitting your goals doesn't have to be typical, ideal, perfect, standard, or meeting any criteria of how you're supposed to get there, in what order, or when it comes to what should be done first in order to get there. Approach your goals by a whatever it takes mentality and a by any means necessary mentality, and focusing on what can I do now with maximum speed, enthusiasm, excitement, and motivation in order to get to my goals. So what tasks can I do now that if I did now, I will have maximum excitement, enthusiasm, motivation, and energy while doing them when it comes to doing those tasks first, right now. And these are the tasks that you have to do them now. Now, if you finish every task with the maximum speed possible, you will hit your goals in the shortest time possible. Simple as that. Which means you should not have a schedule. There's no such thing. You have to only do the thing when you feel like doing the thing. It's not, I don't feel like doing it. No. Look at this to-do list. Which item on it do you think you have the most energy to do it right now? The most excitement, the most motivation, the most enthusiasm to do it right now. Which task? Which step? Which thing in your plan or on your to-do list that you think that you have these maximum motivation, excitement, momentum, motivation, excitement, enthusiasm, and will to do it right now, and passion to do it right now, and excitement to do it right now, and enthusiasm and motivation and energy to do it right now. And those are the tasks that you begin with them first, regardless. It will always take you shorter to get your goals. It will always take you a shorter amount of time or a smaller amount of time to get your goals if you approach things this way. What can I do now the fastest? Because speed is everything. It can seem to be totally random and totally all over the place. Those who tell you, do the thing even if you don't feel like it, are wrong. Maybe you don't feel like work in general. Maybe you don't feel like, moving mountains in general, or approaching, these goals in general. But if I look at my to-do list, if I look at my plans, on my plan here it says several items. On my to-do list here I have several items. I look at my to-do list. I look at my plans. Which item, which thing am I the most excited about doing right now? Do that. What do I feel most like doing right now? Do that. Like, do the thing that you feel like it. You cannot look at all of. If you look at all of them and you don't feel like doing anything, then this isn't the right time for you to work. Go rest, go have fun, go regenerate your energy. I'm not telling you to keep working, forever. But if you have some excitement for certain tasks rather than the others, by all means attack the ones that you have excitement for them first, even if they seem out of order. Even if they seem like, if I do them first, I'll be doing the least productive tasks first. I'll be like I'm checking my emails first, instead of doing the big thing that moves the needle the most in my business or whatever. Even if that task seems like it is making the least amount of progress, do it first. It doesn't have to be the task that is leading to the most amount of progress possible. It is not judged by how much progress it will lead to. It has to be judged by how much energy you have for it, how much motivation you have for it, how much excitement you have for it, how much energy you have for it, and how much enthusiasm you have for it. How much you can do it, how much ability you have for doing this task. How capable you are of doing this task. Can I do this task now? Do I have the ability to do this task now and finish it? Does it feel good to finish that task now more? Will I feel better if I did this thing first? Even if it is not the most important or the biggest or the most difficult or the most high yielding or the best task of what I should be doing with my energy right now in order to hit my goals faster. Even if it's not the most significant thing. Even if it's not the thing that will move the needle forward the most. Even if it is not gonna bring the best or most desired results the most. Even if it's not the most important or the biggest task of all the tasks that I'm picking from. And I'm supposed to do the big things first and the most important things first. And the tasks that will move the needle, forward the most. It doesn't have to be that. It can be anything. You can begin by, the most trivial and the most insignificant of tasks first, if you feel like it. If you follow feeling like it when it comes to approaching your tasks and to-do lists and plans, you will get there faster. Because if you're working at maximum speed all the time, nothing can compete with that. Nothing could compete with that. You will hit your goals the fastest because you're always working at maximum speed. Because you're always excited about what you're doing. You will only work at what you feel like doing right now. So the only order of what you should do next when it comes to approaching and hitting and reaching your goals, the only order that you should follow is the order of what you feel like it. How much you feel like doing the task right now. Do that first, and then we can talk.